Hello friends, welcome to problem solution of process costing. This question was asked in Saurashtra University examination in 2018. Friends, before we move further, pause this video and go through this question so that you can understand it easily. So hope friends you have gone through this question. As per the information available here, Sieve Limited produces three types of fertilizers. During the year of 2017 here information is available for expenditure and production. Here as per information we can see that here there are total three processes, process A, B and C. Let us see the details given. So first of all, raw material consumed is available. Here friends, information of raw material is available in ton. After that, cost per ton is given. Then expense, that includes direct labor, direct expense and sundry expenses. After that, loss in weight is given. This information is in percentage and this percentage is applicable on raw material introduced in each process. Same way normal wastage as a scrap is given also in percentage and that is also applicable on raw material introduced in each process. After that, scrap realization value per ton is given in rupees. After that, selling price of finished goods per ton is also given here. After that, actual production is given in ton for all three processes. After that, production transfer to next processes as well as to finished goods, that is also given, and this production is transferred at cost. So here as per information to process B, material transfer is 70% and remaining 30% transfer to finished goods. As per information in process C, material transfer is 60% and 40% to finished goods, and in the last process 100% material is transferred to finished goods. Here we are required to prepare process accounts and finished goods account with necessary workings. तो आइए फ्रेंड्स सोल्व करते हैं ये क्वेश्चन. So first of all we will discuss about the important points of this question. Here loss in weight and scrap both are given separately, but in the question in the process account we have to show under the head of normal wastages. After that here there is no any clarification regarding abnormal loss or gain. It means we have to calculate that for every process. Then certain portion of output is transferred to finished goods with transfer in next process, and here selling price of this transfer to finished goods is also available, and but obvious here difference between selling price and cost price is to be shown as a profit when selling price is higher than cost price or else vice versa. तो आइए फ्रेंड्स वी आर स्टार्टिंग विथ कैलकुलेशन ऑफ एबनॉर्मल गेन और लॉस इन प्रोसेस ए. सबसे पहले हमें ये कैलकुलेट करना होगा कि प्रोसेस ए में एबनॉर्मल गेन या लॉस है या नहीं. तो we'll start with first raw material introduced in process A, that is 1600 ton. Now as per information given, 2.5% is weight loss and 3% is the scrap. So total 40 and 48 tons means total 88 ton of material is deducted. So our estimated production for process A is 1512 ton. Now if we compare this estimated production with actual production, then we will come to know the actual production is less. It is only 1400 ton with compared to estimated production. So here the difference we can identify as a abnormal loss. So here in first process there is a abnormal loss of 112 ton. Now friends, let us prepare this process A account. So here first we will start with the debit side, in which we will show raw material and expenses, that includes direct labor, direct expense and other expense, whereas in credit side we will show normal wastage, under that loss in weight and scrap. After that abnormal loss that we have just now calculated, then transfer to process B and transfer to finished goods. Now let us put the value of material. So, we will start with the debit side. Here we have introduced total 1600 ton of raw material. Okay. Now, credit side we will put 40 ton in loss in weight, 48 tons of material in scrap, then 112 ton in the abnormal loss. Now, out of the total goods produced under process A, 70% material we have transferred to process B. So, 70% is 980 tons and remaining 30% material we have transferred to finished goods account, for which selling price is already available. Okay, in third step we will put the amounts for each and every points we have shown here. So, first we are showing amount for raw material. Here raw material introduced is at the rate of 500 per ton. So, 1600 into 500. So, here we will receive 8 lakh rupees. After that, put the amount as shown in the question for direct labor, direct expense and other expenses. Now, if we see the credit side, friends, here there is a loss in weight. It means this is a weight loss. So, never show here amount for that. But for scrap material, we definitely we will sell at scrap value. So, for first process, the scrap value per ton is 100. So, 48 ton at the rate of 100. So, here we will receive 4800 rupees. After that, for abnormal loss and the material transfer to process B, we have to show at cost price, and that cost per ton we have to calculate, and the material that we have transferred to finished goods, that we will show at the selling price, and selling price is given for the first process A. Selling price is 870. So, 420 into 870 we will receive this amount 3,65,400. So, let us find the cost per ton for this abnormal loss and material transfer to process B. So, here we will calculate cost per ton with the help of this formula. Here total cost of the process minus selling price of normal wastage divide by material input in the process minus material of normal wastage. By putting the value in this equation, here the total cost of first process is 9,42,240. उसमें से हम डिडक्ट करेंगे 4,800, that is the selling price of normal wastage, divide by material input, that is 1600 ton minus 88 as a normal wastage. By simplifying this, final answer we will receive here is 620. So, we can say that for process A, cost per ton is 620. Now, we will apply this 620 at two places. First, for abnormal loss tons. So, 112 into 620 we will receive this 69440, and transfer to process B. So, 980 tons into 620 we will receive 6,07,600. Now, here we will make the total of credit side first, because in selling price, here selling price is higher than cost price. So, here difference we will receive as a profit. So, here total of credit side is 10,47,240. The same total we will put here debit side, and we will deduct all these expenses from that total. So, here we will receive profit of 1,05,000. And this profit will transfer to P&L account. This profit we can also calculate like this: selling price 870 minus cost per ton 620 into 420 ton that we are going to transfer to finished goods account. This way also you will receive this amount of profit 1,05,000. Okay friends, now we are moving towards process B, and for that process, before we start the account, we have to calculate abnormal gain or loss. So, same like process A we will calculate here, but first we have to show here transfer from process A. So, we are transferring 980 tons of material from process A. Then we have introduced in process B total 320 tons of material. So, total of these two is 1300 tons. Now, out of this 1300 tons, 2.5% is loss in weight means 26 ton, and 3 ton is scrap means 39 ton. So total we have deducted 65 tons. So remaining is the estimated production. So our estimated production is 1235. Now we are comparing this actual production given in the question. So here we can find out that the actual production and estimated production both are equal. There is no difference. So here for process B there is no abnormal loss or gain. Now we will continue with process B account. So first of all, debit side we will put all these details in which material transferred from process A, then raw material introduced, then all three expenses, then credit side normal wastage in which weight loss, scrap, transfer to process C and transfer to finished goods account. Okay, now we are putting value in this material column, material here shown in ton. So transferred from process A is 980 ton and raw material introduced in this process is 320. Now credit side loss weight is 26 ton, scrap is 39 ton, transfer to process C. So here we can say that total 60% material is transferred to process C. So here we can calculate that the 60% of the material produced in process B is 741 ton, and remaining 40%, that is 494 ton, is transferred to finished goods account. Now we will make total of this ton column both the side, and these will tally 1300 ton both side. Okay friends, now we are going to put the values amount here. So first transferred from process A, so we will show at the given value. After that raw material, तो process B के लिए जो raw material introduce किया उसकी जो cost है 350 per ton, तो 320 into 350 we will receive 1,12,000. After that put expenses as given in the question. After that never show amount for loss in weight. Scrap value, so for 39 ton for process B, scrap value is 80 rupees per ton. So 39 into 80 we will receive this 3120. After that transfer to process C. So here we have to show cost price, cost per ton, and that we have to calculate. Then transfer to finished goods. So for that purpose we will use selling price, and selling price here 800 per ton. So 494 ton into 800 you will receive this 3,95,200. Okay friends, now let us calculate cost per ton for process B. To calculate cost per ton, the same formula we will use that we have used in process A. So first we will put the total of debit side, that is 7,78,700, from which we will deduct the selling price of normal wastage, divide by 1300 is the total material input, minus 65 is the normal wastage tons. By simplifying this equation, the final answer you will receive is 628. So we can say that for process B, cost per ton is 628. Okay friends, now we are going to complete this remaining portion. So here the amount the material transferred to process C was 741 ton, and for that we have now calculated cost, that is 628. So 628 into 741 you will receive this amount 4,65,348. Okay, now we are going to make the total of process B account. Same way process A, here also will receive profit debit side. So first we are going to make the total of credit side, and this total is 8,63,668. The same total we will put here debit side, and from this total we will deduct all these expenses. So remaining is the profit, that is 84,968. This profit we can also show like this. This selling price 800 minus cost per unit into 494 ton that we are going to transfer in finished goods. By simplifying these also you will receive this amount of profit. Okay friends, now we will calculate the abnormal gain or abnormal loss for process C. The same way we will calculate. First I will put the material transfer from process B, that is 741 ton. Then raw material introduced in this process is 259 ton. So by totaling these two, we can say that the total material used in process C is 1000 ton. Now we are going to deduct loss in weight, that is 1.5%, and scrap, that is 3.5%. So we can say that total 15 and 35 ton we will deduct, total 50 ton. So here estimated production for process C is 950 ton, whereas the actual production is 975 ton. So if we compare, we can see that here actual production is higher than estimated production. So difference of 25 ton is abnormal gain. Okay friends, now we are going to prepare this process C account. First debit side we will put the material transfer from process B, then raw material, then expenses, direct labor, direct and other expense, and abnormal gain. Here remember, abnormal gain we have to show debit side, whereas credit side we will show loss in weight and scrap under the heading of normal wastage, and transfer to finished goods only, because this is the last process. Okay, now we are filling the second column, that is of material in ton. So here we have transferred 741 ton from B, then 259 ton we have introduced in this process, and as per calculation there is a abnormal gain of 25 ton. Whereas credit side we will show loss in weight 15 ton and scrap 35 ton, and transfer to finished goods is 975 ton. Now we will make total of this material column both the sides. So here we will receive a total same both the side 1025 ton. Okay friends, now we are going for the amount column. So for this material transfer from process B, the same amount we will show here as shown in this process B account. Okay, after that raw material, so here in this process we have introduced 259 ton raw material as the cost of 275 per ton. So by multiplying 259 with 275, here we will receive amount 71,225. After that put the amount of expenses as given in the question. Now remember friends, here for the units of abnormal gain we have to show the cost price, and that we have to calculate. Now if we see the credit side, as you aware, we will not show any amount for loss in weight. For scrap 35 ton we will sell this scrap at the scrap value, and scrap value for process C is 95 rupees per ton. So here 3325 rupees will show as a scrap. After that transfer to finished goods, here 100% material we are transferring to finished goods because this is the last process. So here total 975 ton will transfer at the given selling price, and given selling price is 675. So here we will receive total 6,58,125. Now we are going to calculate cost per unit for abnormal gain. Okay friends, to calculate the cost per ton for process C, we will use the same formula that we have used in process A and B. First of all, here we will put total cost of process, that is 5,73,325, from which we will deduct selling price of normal wastage, that is 3,325. Divide by material input, that is 1000 ton, minus normal wastage, that is 50 ton. By simplifying this formula you will receive final answer, that is rupees 600 per ton. So here we can say that the cost per ton for process C is rupees 600. Okay friends, so again we continue with the process C. So here we have calculated the cost per ton, that is 600. This cost we will apply for the these tons of abnormal gain. So 600 into 25 means here we will receive 15,000. Same like process A and B, here also this selling price is higher than cost price. So we will receive here again profit. So first we will make the total of credit side. Here the total of credit side is 6,61,450. The same amount we will put here debit side, and we will find out the difference by deducting all the expenses and amount of this abnormal gain. So here difference is 73,125. We will transfer this profit to P&L account. We can also calculate this profit like this: difference between selling price and cost per unit, that is 675 minus 600, that is 75, multiply with the units that we are going to transfer to finished goods account. So this way also we will receive answer of 73,125. Okay friends, now we are going for the second requirement, that is to prepare finished goods account. Here there is no further information is given for finished goods account. So simply we will transfer all material with amount from all processes. In each respective process account we have shown finished goods at credit side. So in finished goods account we will show each process's debit side with the same amount of material and same amount of selling price. Okay friends, now we are going to close this finished goods account. So here credit side will show as a sales account, and total of this ton, that is 1889, and total of this amount same here 14,18,725. So this way we can prepare here finished goods account, because there is no any other information is available.